The C7 being synonymous as one of the US's most popular sports cars has had a long lineage in the Gran Turismo franchise. I believe they've had every single one besides the C8, the more controversial C8, which I don't doubt they'll have in a DLC at some point in the future. The game is still young. This seems to be a pretty quick car considering it's supercharged. I think it gives it the edge in the power band of supercharged cars having a lot of mid-range torque. So I believe that's why cars like this can get so far up to 300 mile an hour compared to the 4-rotor RX-7 that I did earlier, which has more power, weighs less, and can barely creep up to 300. So here's the tune for the C7 in my livery that I made, the Cletus McFarlane 3D machine, which you can find on my page. And let's get straight into it. Right, so on the sports section, you'd want your weight stage 1. It comes with sports hard tires. Then under club sport, you want your bore up, high lift camshaft, high compression pistons, and weight stage 2. You can buy power restrictor and ballast if you want to use it for something else. If you have another blueprint for tuning, if you want to use it for a track tune or something. Then for semi-racing, you want your racing crankshaft, fully customizable computer. I don't know why I bought the semi-racing silencer. You don't want to buy that. And then your weight stage 3 and your LSD as well. Body rigidity, I don't think you need for top speed, but you can buy it if you want. Then on racing, you want your stroke up, engine balance, polished ports, your high-end torque supercharger, intercooler, racing air filter, racing silencer, exhaust manifold, brake pads, either of the brakes. You can buy the carbon ones if you want. Brake balance controller you don't really need. Unless you want to use it for something else, then buy it. It's not that expensive. Fully customizable suspension, clutch and flywheel, and racing soft tires. And your fully customizable racing transmission. Then under extreme, you obviously want your nitrous and heavy wets as well. I don't think I mentioned earlier you want your racing soft tires, but if I did, I'm saying it again, so deal with it. The tuning setup for this is pretty straightforward. It kind of follows a similar pattern to my GTR tuner I posted previously. So you want your heavy wets at the front, softs at the back. Ride height low as possible. Well, actually, I put as low as possible at the back, and then 95 on the front. Anti-roll on 5. Compression high as possible. Expansion at 45. Natural frequency 2.2 and 2.4. 1 degree of camber front and back. No toe. Diff is fully locked. 60, 60, 60. On my livery, I've had to put the front splitter to make it match Cletus's C7, but I'd recommend not putting it on there because it does affect the slight acceleration at the top end, so it will struggle to get to 300 as quickly as it would if it didn't have downforce. But if you do choose, obviously put it as low as possible. ECU and everything I've left standard. You want the most power as possible. Output adjustment of the nitrous on 70, which I keep forgetting to mention on all my videos. Then the transmission flip I'll obviously leave on the screen for you to follow, but I'll go through it with you anyway. So you want to reset your transmission by obviously clicking on the stock transmission and then going back to the racing transmission. You want to put your final drive all the way to 5. Top speed adjustment down to 250, and then you want to put the following gears. First gear actually I left by itself, 2.527. Second gear 1.920. Third gear 1.537. Fourth gear is, I've got it written down on my phone here, 1.316. Fifth gear, I put 1.145. Sixth gear is 1.02. And then seventh gear is 0.925. Not too far. And then you want to bring your final drive all the way back down. So I believe this will cruise in sixth gear at about 270. And then in seventh, with nitrous / slipstream, it will get up to about 300 miles an hour. And I'll show you that on the track. As you can see, no messing about. Full nitrous, full send. Will get you up to 300 miles an hour, pretty straightforward. I did see a lot of the Corvettes. They seem to be a popular car in terms of top speed. And the Aventador as well, the Aventador SVJ, seems to be quite a popular car for top speed if you want to go full send around the track at 300 miles an hour. In terms of a road car anyway, obviously race cars, everyone using the bloody Tomahawk. But in terms of road cars, the C6 ZR1, this C7, and the Aventador were all three of the popular cars when I was hosting the fastest street car showdown lobbies. This livery as well, as I said earlier, is available on my page. I shared it on my in-game page. Search ProTune HD, or just search the tag Cletus and this should come up. I know he has, I think he has the Cordes Performance sticker on the back window, but honestly I'm not too sure how to make a sticker and upload. Well, I know the process, I'm just not very good with Inkscape, which is what people seem to be using to upload stickers and sort them out. But I can give it a go. I'll see what I can do to lower the file size and then upload it and maybe make a version 2 of this, because right now it's just got the 1320 livery on the back, the 1320 sticker. But as you can see, 300 miles an hour, pretty straightforward. I might slow down on the top speed tunes because the game is more than just top speed. I might post some 700 pp tunes for the Le Mans endurance race, which is about what, 1.65 mil every half an hour. What, every half an hour? Every hour. But then I know there's a new Tomahawk exploit after 1.13, so I don't think many people will be interested in those tunes, but I'll upload it anyway. I've got one in the works with a new livery that I made that I'm pretty proud of, so I'll keep that as a secret. Anyways, ramble over. As you can see, 302 miles an hour on a windy day. Pretty good tune, I think. Pretty good car as well. So make sure you like, hit the notification bell to see when I upload, and I'll catch you in the next video.